Hello, in this video I'll show you how to replace the rear brake caliper on Honda Accord. This is the rear brake caliper. In order to remove the brake caliper, there is two bolts holding it, one on top and one on the bottom. Also this bolt that is holding the brake hose, and also we need to release the parking brake. First, we'll start by releasing the parking brake. For that we need these kind of pliers. We need to push this mechanism towards the inside until the parking brake cable gets released, and then we can take it out. Next, we need to remove this clamp for the parking brake cable and take out the parking brake cable from the brake caliper. Next, we're going to remove the brake line hose. In order to remove the brake line hose, first we're going to press the brake pedal like this to hold it in the pressed position, so that not much brake fluid will flow out of the brake line. So now we can remove this banjo bolt and remove the brake line. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. That's the brake line or the brake hose removed. Don't forget to get the two washers on the banjo bolt, because you're going to be reusing them afterwards, or put on new ones. Next, we're going to remove the two bolts holding the brake caliper. Now that the bolts are removed, I'm going to take out the brake caliper. If it doesn't want to come out, maybe pry it out a little bit with a pry bar. And that's the brake caliper out. Now we're going to replace it with the new one. That's the new brake caliper, and that's the part number for it. We're going to put on the new brake caliper in the exact reverse order. First, we're going to put on the brake pads and check the two guides if they're okay. If they're not moving very well, maybe you want to grease them a little bit with special grease for brake system. This is the grease that I'm using to grease those guides. Next, I'm going to put on the brake caliper and put on the two bolts that are holding it and tighten them. Next I'm going to put on the banjo bolt on the brake fluid hose. Don't forget the two washers. Next I'm going to put on the parking brake cable. First I'm going to put it through that hole and put the metal clamp on, and then I'm going to compress the mechanism for the parking brake, and I'm going to attach the parking brake cable. And that's the parking brake cable attached. And that's the brake caliper replaced. Next I need to bleed the rear brake caliper. This here on top of the brake caliper is the bleeding screw. I'm going to use a wrench size 10 to open the bleeding screw. Before bleeding the brake caliper, first I need to get somebody to go into the car and press the brake pedal a couple of times. Press it 5 or 6 times and then hold it pressed while somebody opens the bleeding screw and bleeds the brake caliper. When you bleed the brake caliper, open the screw for just 1 second or 2 seconds maximum and then close it, and get the person to press the brake pedal again for 4 or 5 times, and then keep it pressed and then bleed it again, and like that until there is no more bubbles coming out of the brake caliper. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.